The United States has experienced steady population growth for centuries, but history shows that what climbs eventually plateaus or declines, and America is no exception. By 2050, projections suggest our population will peak at around 370 million residents, with some major shifts in where people live. In fact, soon, the majority of Americans will be concentrated in just a handful of states, with 60% residing in only 10 of them. Curious which states those will be? Let's find out. And don't forget to smash that like button. Let's aim for 5,000 likes. For a future video on the world's largest countries in 2050. Now, onto the list. Number 10, Oregon. Oregon has been one of the nation's fastest-growing states for over 2 decades, jumping from the 26th most populous to the 22nd since 2000. Its lush landscapes, vibrant tech scene, and affordable living have attracted young professionals and families alike. The Portland metro area alone has tripled in size since 1990, now approaching 4 million residents. Experts forecast that by 2050, Oregon could add another million residents, reaching roughly 5.4 million. While growth may slow as housing costs rise, the state's natural beauty and job opportunities will keep it on the rise, pushing it into the top 10 for the first time. Number 9, Illinois. Illinois, once a booming industrial hub, has been experiencing a steady decline in population for over a decade. With Chicago losing residents to other states due to high taxes and urban challenges, the state's numbers have dipped, losing around 150,000 residents since 2010. However, recent efforts to revitalize its economy and attract new industries, especially in the suburbs, could slow the outflow. By 2050, Illinois is expected to stabilize around 11 million residents, with some growth in suburban areas offsetting losses in Chicago. The state's long-term future remains uncertain, but it will remain a significant part of the nation's demographic landscape. Number 8, Michigan. Despite facing economic hurdles, Michigan is quietly rebounding. With Detroit's revival and renewed investment in manufacturing, the state's population of 10 million is expected to hover around that mark through 2050. Cities like Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor continue to attract young talent, while affordable housing and a strong sense of community keep residents engaged. Michigan's population growth might be modest, but steady, with projections hinting at a slight increase, reaching approximately 10.3 million by mid-century. Its resilient economy and natural resources will keep Michigan relevant in the national population picture. Number 7, North Carolina. North Carolina has consistently ranked among the fastest-growing states, thanks to its appealing climate, job opportunities, and affordability. The Research Triangle, anchored by Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, is a major driver of this growth, attracting tech firms, startups, and students. Currently home to about 10.5 million residents, projections suggest that by 2050, North Carolina will surpass 14 million, becoming one of the nation's most populous states. The state's diverse economy, mild weather, and expanding cities will continue to draw newcomers, making it a major demographic player. Number 6, Georgia. Georgia's population has more than tripled over the past 70 years, fueled largely by Atlanta's explosive growth. From just over 3 million residents in 1950 to nearly 11 million today, the state's appeal lies in its booming economy and relatively low cost of living. Atlanta alone is projected to grow from 6.2 million today to over 8.6 million by 2050, making it one of the top urban centers in the country. Overall, Georgia is expected to see its population rise to about 13.5 million, maintaining its position as a key growth state for decades to come. Number 5, North Carolina. While it might seem similar to neighboring states, North Carolina's growth story is unique. Having historically maintained a stable population, recent trends show a rapid influx of residents attracted by job opportunities and quality of life. The Charlotte metro area alone is projected to grow from 2.8 million today to over 3.8 million by 2050, a 37% increase, while Raleigh is expected to double its population, solidifying its role as a research and tech hub. Overall, North Carolina will jump from around 11 million today to over 14 million, securing its place among America's top 5 most populous states. Number 4. New York. Despite recent declines, New York remains a powerhouse in terms of cultural influence and economic activity. The pandemic accelerated some outward migration, but New York's resilience is clear. People continue to be drawn to its vibrancy. The New York City metro alone is projected to grow slightly, reaching about 21 million by 2050. Upstate New York's aging population will temper overall growth, but the state's unique appeal ensures it stays in the top 5, with an estimated total population of approximately 20.8 million residents. Number 3. Florida. Florida's growth has been nothing short of remarkable. With a population of over 22.6 million today, it's already the 3rd most populous state. The Sunshine State attracts retirees, young professionals, and families alike, thanks to its warm climate and no state income tax. By 2050, Florida could reach around 31 million residents, thanks to continued migration and natural increase. Cities like Tampa, Orlando, and Miami will see explosive growth, transforming Florida into a true population powerhouse. But rising sea levels and climate challenges could pose risks to future expansion. Number 2. California. California has long been the nation's demographic leader, boasting a diverse economy and a sprawling landscape. Its population peaked at nearly 40 million, but recent years have seen a slight decline due to high living costs and migration to other states. Despite this, natural growth and international immigration have kept the numbers stable. By 2050, California is projected to hover around 39.5 million residents, making it the 2nd most populous state. Its economic and cultural influence will ensure it remains a major player, even as some residents seek more affordable places. Number 1. Texas. And finally, Texas is set to take the top spot. Already home to over 30.7 million residents, it's projected to grow rapidly, adding more than 4 million people by 2050. The state's affordable housing, job opportunities, and moderate climate continue to attract newcomers from across the country. Major cities like Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio are booming. Dallas-Fort Worth is expected to surpass Los Angeles as the country's 2nd largest metro. Texas will likely be home to over 40 million residents by 2050, holding nearly 12% of the U.S. population. As the country's fastest-growing state, Texas's future remains bright. And that's our look at the future of America's population. If you enjoyed this breakdown, leave a like, subscribe to Virtual Travel, and come back in 2050 to see how many of these predictions came true. Thanks for watching.